Right. What was the fabric content? So it's single vent in the back, double vent, no vent. So when they made this based on the Armani jacket, whoever received this, did somebody get the Armani jacket? Okay. But when you had the Armani jacket on, you didn't have any problem with your arms. So, so okay. So they either did something with the sleeve cap or the arms aren't high enough, but that's why you're getting that restriction. last time this came up, Scott, Laura agreed with me that it would cheapen the interior. I think that that was where you don't want the lining pulling down so that it shows. But it looks really nice and clean. I mean, it's a very, very nice, clean looking interior. Would you put a netbook back there if you were just walking a show? If you were walking a trade show or something and you wanted to, you're real tight, Scott, you're done. Well, I have you down as having started this at 10:47, and it's now